happening, folks? How you doing?
But wait, so you got people.
Oh, we got 6 people on it, says.
Wow.
Mention that. What's happening, folks? Yeah, we got my beard trimmed, got my head shaved with a straight razor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got 7 folks on. What's up, Slick? Manuel, how you doing? Isabel? All right, folks. How you doing, Slick Ruler? Good evening. Yeah. Big Bad 209. What's happening? What's up, Whack? White Potter Holmes. That's right. It was good talking the other day, Whack.
OG Black Show said, checking in, homie.
That's right, homie.
Lakewater said, what's up?
Right.
Brian said, did you have a good trip?
Of course I did. It was fantastic.
Reese Ward said, what's up, Mitch? LA Dodgers Blue.
LA
said,
Dodger Blue.
Wax said, I love you, big homeboy.
That's right, big dog. Love you too, man.
Oh, God. Captain 776, he said, hey, Mission 80. I was diagnosed with epilepsy. I woke up in the ICU with a broken back.
That's fucked.
Oh, Bruce, that sucks. Are you still in? Are you in still?
That's terrible. What, man? What's up, Redwood Post? All right, brother. Yeah, we're sorry to hear that. Really.
He's at home.
All right.
Oh my God, let us know if there's anything we can do from afar, but.
What's up, Legs?
Everybody give Captain some love.
Yeah.
Aww.
Wow. 27 folks. All right. What's up, David? How you doing?
Bruce said he's in a brace for 3 months. That sucks.
Yeah, that
Hi,
sucks.
Izzy. Hi, Lex.
Even once it heals, then you have to learn how to do stuff all over again once you come out of it. That's terrible.
Everybody say prayers for our captain.
Yeah. I hope you heal up good and get back to normal.
Living that square life, said Big Mitch. Tyler Richmond's on.
What's up, Tyler?
Okay, you gotta say it. You don't like to say it, but you're gonna have to say it.
All right, folks, if you're new, please subscribe and hit the like button if you're new or not. Living in that square life, 11th on the like button. That's right, bro.
OG Black Show said, if you don't watch this show, you're lame. OG Black Show, have my live at 9 tonight. Would love to see you guys there. We might show up.
Am I buffering there?
No.
Must be your internet connection.
Is he buffering on anybody else's? He's not buffering on mine.
Is it buffering or buffeting?
Slick the man is on. Slick, you think we should come to the bike show?
Yeah, they got big bike weekend going on up in Reading. Slick, should we go there or what? The last time, that was one of our first shows after the veterans, and veterans was our first poker run. We sold T-shirts out, but then we went up to big show, big bike weekend. We saw it on there. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, hell yeah. We sold 2 shirts in 3 days. Huh? It sucked.
And Slick said he hasn't been there for years, but you're not answering whether you want to meet us out there.
Yeah. And the Fried Brothers play, there was like 6 people watching them play. I thought, man, this is terrible.
Ryan says, what's the appeal of these bike events?
Well, camaraderie, motorcycles, have a good time. People that like to drink, they drink beer and have fun. And, what's up, Big Ron, RNMC?
We got a new sub.
Oh, we do?
His name is Brian Collins. He said, new to your channel, and I love your content.
Cool. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Awesome.
Slick said he'd come down if we were there.
Yeah,
we might go as a spectator, but it was lame last year.
It was pretty lame. Yeah, that or we could just go see Slick.
Free Julian Assange said, oh shit, Uncle Mitch is live and in effect.
Yeah.
Brian said, I like to drink, but I don't ride bikes, at least not now. You don't have to.
Well, you don't have to ride them. You can just go and look, if you live in the area. But I'll tell you, it was a lame show.
Ron RMC said, Mitch, it's good to see you back in one piece.
Yeah, thanks. 2,800. Actually, Bowtie said we rode 3,400 miles.
He might have went 3,400 because he
went an extra 400. My Bowtie barber had to go mail a helmet home because his helmet messed up and he bought a new one. And then he had to go mail it. So he rode to Flagstaff from Grand Canyon and he got lost. And he ended up riding like 400 extra miles. But he came back. He goes, man, I went 100 miles an hour for 100 miles. No cops, no cars, nothing, dude. Of course, I saw one of my friends over there. He said if you go 20 miles an hour over the speed limit in Arizona, it's a felony. Whereas in California, it's 100 miles an hour is a felony.
Reese Ward said, damn, I've been trying forever to remember that band, Fry Brothers. We see
Yeah.
Harry all the time when we go to the swap meet.
Harry's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Fry Brothers are cool.
Everyone's asking about your trip, so you might want to give them a status on your GoPro situation.
Yeah, I got a GoPro. I got a Hero 7 Silver. I don't know nothing about that shit. You know, it costs a couple $100, man. And then I come to find out the silver one is the middle of the road and the black one's the better one. But they got GoPro Hero 9. So anyway, you take the video, it links it to your phone, and then it shoots it to the cloud. Then so theoretically you can get it on your computer and then move it over to YouTube or whatever. But it's not working. It's not uploading all the videos.
Hi, Kay.
It's kind of janky. So evidently I got the shitty one.
Isabel said bike events equal sunburned face, expensive junk, hot dogs, expensive water, lines at the restroom, dirt between your toes, loud music, but everyone's happy. It's awesome. Hi, Kay Elise. How are you?
Yeah.
Kay Elise, I also asked you on Patreon to make sure that you gave me your address, and I haven't gotten that yet because we want to send you something. So
Who's that?
Kay Elise.
Yeah, so we're having trouble loading up our videos for YouTube.
So we're just gonna put up what we got.
So we're gonna load up what we have, and you guys can check it out. This kind of sucks because I wanted to kind of go from the beginning of the trip to the end, but yeah, it was quite an adventure, man. We met down at a friend's house in Sac, and so all the guys I rode with, they're all pretty much NA guys, you know. And all of them have been to prison except Bowtie. He did a little jail time. He beat a 3 strikes case. So all of us are ex-felons. And we had a blast, you know. So we met up at Jimmy's house, and we took off, gassed up, and hit the road, you know. And we hit one place called Roscoe's Hot Dogs right before Visalia, I think. Or it might have been in maybe Madeira or some town down there.
Madeira.
And she was out there filming us as we were coming in. I don't know why. She just happened to be out there with her phone, you know, this older lady that ran it. And we ate and everything, you know, and then she brought us out a big thing of like nacho French fries with chili, cheese, French fries. She goes, here, share this with your guys, you know, and took photos of us for her place and everything. It was pretty cool. And then
You even got emails from waitresses at restaurants there too.
no, that was in Colorado.
Almost.
So then we hit the road, right? And I'm like, we're pulling in a gas station. I'm like, son of a bitch, man. My shifter linkage broke. It's got a little ball joint knuckle type thing and it broke. I'm like, son of a bitch, you know? So the thing was, you know, anybody breaks down, they got to trailer their bike home with a U-Haul, and everybody else finishes the journey. But they stuck with me, and we wired up, zip tied up my linkage, and we went to Visalia Harley Davidson. Some of you guys might have seen that. And they came out with a shifter linkage from the service department. The parts guys are pretty stupid. They're like, we don't have it. They just catalog parts numbers, guys. So a couple of guys went to the service department. Big dude come out with his golf cart, you know, and he had a linkage, and it's not the right one, but it works. So, yeah.
They said T-Dot said that repair was dope.
Yeah, it was. It was cool. And one of the guys slid the mechanic some money, and he's like, no, I don't want anything. And old John slid him a little cash in his pocket. Say, hey, we already talked to your boss. Don't trip, you know.
Hey, Bebo, how are you?
What's up, Bebo? So anyway, we got on the road in Visalia, and we went like one exit down the road, and one of the guys had an accident. So he was going kind of fast, and his bike got speed wobbles, and I watched it from about 40 yards behind, and I thought it was kind of weird. You know, it's like, you know, I thought he was like, looked like he was zigzagging around the cars, and then his bike was sideways, and then it started tumbling. And this guy never wears a full face helmet. He always wears a skid lid, and you know, a little brain bucket. But one of the fellas told him, look, you got to have a full face helmet to go on this ride. And he got the helmet the day before, and so he was off his bike and he was rolling down the highway like a log, you know, for quite a ways. And I was just thinking, oh my God, stop rolling, stop rolling. I was just praying, you know, nobody runs over him. And there was a trash truck going down the freeway and he was rolling right up to it. And his head, literally his helmet bounced off the tire of the trash truck. And if he would have been rolling like a couple seconds sooner, faster, the trash truck would have ran over his head. Yeah, it was pretty spooky, and you know, my heart was in my throat, man. And I was just praying as I was riding, you know, so surprisingly, you know, his bike was relatively unscathed. His bags and his tour pack and all that were messed up. He laid on the side of the road. I called 911. You know, CHP came. They were pretty cool. Ambulance came, and he stood up. You know, he has a few fractured vertebrae, and I think he re-broke his hand. And but other than that, I mean, he's all right. He's at home working. You know, obviously he had you know, some pain, lumps and bumps hurt, you know. But yeah, I'm glad he's alive and well. That was pretty scary. So Harley Davidson came down in a van, took his bike, and when they got over there, they packed all the property that was in his motorcycle in boxes and gave it to his wife and everything. And they helped him get his bike home.
They
and
were
all that
great.
stuff.
They were really
well, I tell you,
awesome.
Harley Davidson's fantastic, man. You know.
We have 50 people on, so you might want to talk about what you have.
Yeah.
Going on downtown.
Yeah. So from there, we went up over the Tehachapi Mountains and all that good stuff. It was. And then into Prim, we rode 600 miles the first day. So I didn't get to spill on the GoPro because I was saving my battery for that. I wanted to save it for going over the Tehachapi Mountains, you know, so I didn't have it on. And I think that's a good thing. I don't know. I wouldn't want to. I don't know if I'd want to see that if that was me. So, so St. Patrick's Day is coming up, you know, and we're getting a thing. We're doing a T-shirt. We got a St. Patrick's T-shirt. This print right here, and they did the edges of it. It's going to be on a shirt. It's also going to be on hoodies and, you know, wife beaters, women's T-shirts, all kinds of stuff, right? Nah, it's over here somewhere. It's got a little Shamrock, Hard Intentions, Not Work type logo for the front. So that's one shirt we got coming online on Teespring, which, yeah, it's pretty sick.
The logo's new,
yeah.
And it's a different logo than the usual thing.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. It's got a shamrock with this back here somewhere.
Right there.
I don't know where it's at. Anyway, we got that coming online. That's on Teespring. You know, hopefully it'll be shipped in time to get to you for St. Patrick's Day, but it could be St. Patrick's Day every day if you like it. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. And you know, when we get shirts made, we go and get 100 shirts at the printer, local printer. And so it you know, costs us quite a bit. With Teespring, we design the shirt, they print them, they ship them. There's no minimum order for us. So, and we don't have tubs and shelves of T-shirts taking over our house when we do it that way, you know. It's hopefully we're trying to figure it out. We're new to the Teespring thing, but we ordered a couple sweatshirts from them just to check out the quality, and the quality was pretty good. And they also, if they make a mistake on the print, like a couple times they printed the main image on the back like just this big, and people take a photograph of it, send it to Teespring, and they get a new shirt like immediately because it's their fault, and they just send them a new shirt, you know, which is pretty cool. And so a lot of you guys seen, this is a print. This is a full size print. Let me back up here. This is a print, one of my paintings, 16 by 20, this one. And so this is printed on vinyl canvas and mounted on hardboard. But this particular image, we're also making a shirt out of. And it's in an oval. It's not a square. So it's like an oval, big. This is going to be on a shirt as well. Are we doing this on hoodies and everything?
It's already up. It's already on Teespring. Yes, they're on hoodies.
All hoodies. Yeah. You got white beaters on it?
Yep.
Yes, it's going to be all the different varieties of long sleeve, short sleeve, hoodies, crew necks, all that. Women's stuff, all that. So you can go to Teespring and get those things. And this is what is this? This is the address where to go. Hard Intention /3 creator something.
Spring. It's hard intentions -3 period creator spring. And if you go to Teespring, you can just look up hard intentions.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of that stuff.
You know, it's funny while
people are just asking why don't you get your own equipment and make your own shirts?
Well,
Slick's out.
Because it takes a lot of ink. It takes a big space to do it in. We don't have this. I don't even have a garage to park my motorcycle in. So, let alone print shirts. And it takes a dryer, which runs on 220, which runs up your electricity bill. The print shop where we get our shirts, their electricity bill's like $1,000 a month. So I mean, it's just Teespring is it's a big company. I mean, it's print on demand company, and the quality of the shirts that I saw, the hoodies, they were pretty good. The print was pretty good. It was really good.
Lakewater say, I love your shirts, but not a fan of Teespring. So Lakewater, did you ever, I know you had a problem when we first started. Did you ever get that straightened out? Because all the people we've had that had any issues, the cool thing about Teespring is that if you have an issue, you just take a picture of your product and you file that you have a problem with it, and they will send you a new shirt. They won't make you send back the other one.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Anyways, it's just an easier way for us to do it right now because it's so expensive for us to do it. And with Mitch not working right now, we are doing the best that we can.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost us, $1,600 to get 100 shirts.
Slick says he wants you to build a shop in his backyard.
Yeah. I wish. That'd be nice. Yeah, so I mean, it's a lot easier to get our products out to people that like our stuff, I don't have to go buy 100 shirts, save up money, hope they sell. And, people expressed an interest in getting some of my motorcycle paintings on shirts. So there's that. And there's also the St. Patrick. So I hope you guys like them.
Check them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to order some for myself.
I know, me too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're having a nice night. Oh, and the Two Moons shirt should be done this week or Monday at the latest, I hope.
Lakewater, we'll send you another one. Just tell us what you need.
They said he didn't know about the picture thing until it was too late.
Whack, I know that's why I just said what I said. Whack has a public service announcement.
Really? What's that? What he
says, now Whack, you're gonna have to repeat it because I'm looking for your comment and I can't find it. So go ahead and say it again for everyone to see. Mm-hmm. I'll read it out loud. So do it now. Mitch, maybe Eddie can get you a discount on your shirt order.
Nah, it's it's a small business, they got to make their money too. So I mean, yeah. But the guy that prints my shirts over here, he also tattoos and all that stuff. So
hi GC, how are you? How's it going?
The hoodies I saw from Teespring were pretty cool.
Free Julian Assange said, was that your first time seeing the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, it was. So we pulled in at Tehachapi and gassed up like in the bottom when we started going up. I filmed some of that. Some of you guys know I had a one-piece a Carhartt jumpsuit that's insulated that Bowtie got me. Bowtie kept saying, "Oh, you need to have this this jumpsuit, insulated jumpsuit." I said, "Dude, I can't afford it, man. I got a bomber jacket." He's like, "You're gonna freeze." I go, "I got a bomber jacket." He goes, "You're gonna freeze to death, dude." And he goes, just come on downtown, I'll get it for you. So I got that, and I'm telling you, I'm glad I had it. I have a Kevlar like windbreaker type jacket. I put over it. I was warm all the way through, man. And so going up over to Hatchby Mountains, I know it was cold out, but man, it was great. That was a fantastic ride. That was fun. You know, the scenery was kind of cool, but man, it was just a fun ride. And then it started getting dark as we started going down the hill on the other side, and we got into Nevada. It was dark, and we stopped in Prim at what's that, Whiskey Pete's or something? What's that hotel? Yeah, Whiskey Pete's across the freeway from Whiskey Pete's. We stayed in a hotel, and man, all I know is our room was like fucking mile from the lobby. So we rode 600 miles the first day. So that was
really, we know how many you rode back. That was the deal.
That was the last day.
Well, everyone was like, do you think he's coming home? I'm like, he's 2.5 hours away. I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Here I'm going to go with Wax public service announcement.
Okay.
He says, I'm single, so whomever loves me, speak now or forever hold your peace.
What's up, Hot Rod?
He said, it was good to see you on your trip. Thanks for going live and letting us see it. You enjoy it for the first time with you.
Yeah. I want to get some of these videos up. So we stayed there, and then in Prim, which is about 40 miles outside of Vegas, there were a lot of bike clubs there. There were a bunch of different events and shit. It was a lot of motorcycles. It was pretty cool. My friend helmet broke, so he had to get a new helmet. And then we rode into the Grand Canyon, and we went through Kingman and then up into the Grand Canyon Inn, which is 20 miles from the Grand Canyon itself. And I tripped out on the gas prices are cheaper, and the hotels. So we didn't pay more than $70 a night for a hotel. It was awesome. And you know, you've seen my live from the Grand Canyon, man. That place is just, it's like awe-inspiring. It just, it was cool. So the second day in the Grand Canyon, everybody stayed there. They wanted to go back and see the Grand Canyon, so I rode over to see my friend, who I was in prison with. He did 35 years. He's been out 10 or 11 years now. So I went and saw him, then I rode back. That was like a 3-hour ride one way and a 3-hour ride back the other way, but it was worth it because I haven't seen him for quite a long time, since like 87, 88. And Bowtie goes, man, I don't know anyone that I haven't seen for that long that I'm still friends with. He goes, it blows me away that you're friends with these guys that you haven't seen in all these years. And I'm like, well, you know, we went through hell together. You know, we went through, you know, a nightmare situation, man. And, you know, you develop a trust for people and a bond, and, you know, it doesn't just go away. The only thing changes is the location, you know. They say the only thing changes is the address. Friendship remains. So, it was really good to see him. He was out tooling leather. And what's up?
Just like I said, that's a lot. 600 a day is a lot of miles.
Yeah, so then we split, and these guys are like, we want to go see the Four Corners. And I'm like, all right, you know, so we pull over, and on the way.
They have snaps.
Huh?
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, what?
Go ahead.
Snaps, what's that?
Go ahead.
Anyway, we pull over to the gas station on the way, and I was eating Spam out of the can with some crackers. They're like, dude, you're eating Spam. I'm like, yeah, beats that McDonald's shit. So we gassed up, and they're talking about the Four Corners. They want to see the Four Corners. And I'm like, all right. So when we get there, there's nothing there. And the plaque is inside a native reserve or park or something, and it's closed because of COVID. And they're all disappointed. I'm like, well, what did you think was here? And a lot of them thought there was like a town there, like a big town, like 4 different states, 4 different towns in each state and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, the Four Corners is a dirt hole, you know, it's just a patch of dirt. There's nothing there. But it was a nice ride. So I went to the closest hotel, which was in Cortez,
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. And we were riding through snow. It wasn't snowing on us, but there was snow all on the side of the road. There was ice on the road. Stayed in a hotel there. Went and ate and all that stuff. Got up in the morning, That restaurant, man, or that hotel had breakfast. They had bacon and egg breakfast. It was awesome. And then we rode back.
Jason's up, Menifee.
What's up, Jason?
Hi, Jason.
Yeah, we went to Zion National Park. Thanks for the shirt, brother. It's hanging up in there. Jason sent me an awesome Harley Davidson shirt, man. Thank you so much. That was great. Yeah, we went to Zion National Park. Actually, we rode back from Cortez. We stayed in a town called Hurricane, Utah. And that was pretty cool. And then we went into Zion National Park the next day. And a bolt fell out of my brake pedal that connects the linkage, so we had to fix that. And we went through Zion National Park, and it was awesome. I started noticing my throttle. I had to turn it like halfway before it would engage. And I'm thinking, man, something's wrong with my bike, you know? And my bike would barely crack 90 miles an hour, which, you know, it goes faster than that. And so we're like, all right, we gas up, we take off, we're going to Vegas. And man, shooting across that desert, there was some winds. I was kind of riding a little bit sideways, you know, to fight the wind. Then we got into Vegas, and I'm like, dude, my throttle barely works, you know? And so I have aluminum handle grips, and inside the handle grip, there's a channel where your throttle cables go. And anyways, my return cable, I don't have a return spring either, so I got to do everything manually. My return throttle, my return cable was ate up. It broke at the throttle body down by the motor, and it was frayed up in the handle. So I thought, wow, maybe I can make it back with just the throttle cable, you know. But went and gassed up, and my throttle cable went out. So it took a shit on me. So I call Harley, and they're like, hey, everything's ride by wire now. We don't have throttle cables for your bike because they're 4-inch over. So Bowtie blasted out the Las Vegas Harley Davidson. He came back with some throttle cables. There's a different style of bike that has taller handlebar stock. So he got throttle cables for that bike, which made up for the 4-inch over throttle cables that I need for my bike. So we sat in a parking lot in a gas station, and I called my homeboy I haven't seen since 1979, a guy I grew up with, Joey. And he came over and kicked it with us for a couple hours while we waited for the cables and fixed my bike there in the parking lot. It was good. I haven't seen him. I grew up with him, you know. I haven't seen him since I got arrested. So that was really cool. And throttle cables work great, man. So we left Vegas and late, obviously. And let's see, we went back over the Tehachapi Mountains, right? But going across the desert towards the Tehachapi Mountains, I was straight riding sideways because of the wind. It was, man, the wind was like 100-mile-an-hour winds. We get to a gas station, and the gas was $4.59 a gallon. And one of the guys goes, hey, welcome back to California, fellas. And so it was cold. I put my Carhartt back on, and we rode over the Tehachapi Mountains, got into Bakersfield, and there was debate about, you know, guys wanted to get a room. And I said, fuck that. 4 of us rode back. 2 guys to Sac, and then 2 of us up here to Placerville. So I rode from Las Vegas to Placerville. So that's about 650 miles in one shot. And I got home at 1 o'clock in the morning a week after I left. Yeah, that's just the rough details, but yeah, California. Yeah, it was a long ride, man. It was fun, man. It was really fun, you know, to see all that stuff. It was a blast, you know. So that's like 640, 650 to Vegas from here. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, I need floorboards in that bike, and I need a better seat minimum. All one of my front end was leaking fork oil the whole way, so I tied a bandana around it to suck up the oil.
Hi, Bluebell. How are you? She said, evening, Smileys.
Good evening.
I want to ask Slick something.
What's
this
up?
is kind of off the subject. I'm sorry. So we have a housing freaking insanity going on
Oh yeah.
in our little town of Placerville. You can't buy shit. You can't. People are bidding each other like 50 grand above what the asking price is.
Yeah.
You can't do shit. Are you having that same thing for all you peeps in California that live in smaller towns? Because it's freaking crazy.
Somebody.
Crate 420 wanted to know, did you do anything fun in Vegas?
Nah, Vegas was a shithole. I collected a bunch of what are those cards? Like,
you didn't collect them until I told you that they.
Yeah, she's like, hey, did you get any sex cards? And I go, what are you talking about? I'm on the phone. The guys are gambling, you know, they gamble till like 4 o'clock in the morning. But so I'm out, you know, walking around looking at shit, the big flames. That what's that one?
It used to be
TIs. Big flames shooting up out of a fountain and all kinds of weird shit. But she's like, you get the sex cards, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is, you know. Turkey said, send me a seat. And as soon as I hang up, these guys start sticking these cards in my face, and I'm taking them. It's like prostitute cards selling. So I collected a bunch of them. I had like, what, 30 of them? And I gave them to her brother. When I go, hey, I brought you something from Vegas. I had them in an envelope.
He's newly single. It's really
he's newly single.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, cool. You know, something from Vegas. And I gave him to him in the envelope. He goes, oh, porno cards. Yeah. I thought that was some weird shit.
Bluebell, you didn't have to have major bank in Placerville. That's my point. Mustang Ranch is in Vegas. Mustang Ranch is in Reno.
Yeah. Anyways, up here in Placerville, houses used to go for like 200, 300,000 was a very expensive house in Placerville. Now somebody she knows went to bid on a house. It was like 640 grand, and she bid $40,000 over the asking price. And they're like, we're not accepting any offers under 700,000. I mean, houses that went for 200 grand just a year ago, they're going for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 now. It's ridiculous, man. So, you know, dreams of getting small town, you know, house up in the mountains, kind of, you know. All these assholes are moving here from the Bay Area.
Same dream.
Yeah, but people are moving here from the Bay Area because they can work remotely, and you know, they're fucking the housing market up. So that's that, you know.
Slick said they'll go back down soon. Yeah, that's what. Well, you know, the thing is, we don't have that many houses to go around. It's not like a huge ass town. You know what I mean? So
and plus Placerville has like a moratorium. Like they only allow a certain amount of growth, right?
Yeah.
They don't want a big housing boom here, you know.
Yeah, we're not bummed. In all actuality, Mitch and I have been having quite the discussions about where we want to live when I retire. So
we don't think it's going to be California.
Yeah, you know, we have a lot of stuff on the bubble right now with my parents and everything else, but we think that maybe what we might do is buy a place maybe in Arizona, and then when time comes, we'll
never know.
move.
All right, so my friend lives in a small town out in the middle of nowhere in Arizona, close to Kingman. He paid $25,000 for an acre of land and a 3 triple wide manufactured home. His neighbor just bought an acre of property with a single wide mobile home for 10 grand. I mean, that's, you know.
They have no water out there, though. You have to ship in your water and everything.
Well, he just trucks it in. He goes and picks it up. You know.
Let's see. I don't know what you're talking about, Slick, because I don't see.
Talking about Savage.
There's nobody saying anything on here, so I don't.
Maybe one of our subs.
JB Wells said that card thing is sad. It's a bunch of illegal alien kids that flick them to make money.
Yeah, it's kind of sick shit. Vegas is kind of it's a money trap. They take your money with all kinds of way out shit. You know, I'm cool with all that, really. If I gamble, I'll go pop $100 and win or lose after that's gone. Or if I win, I can walk away. I'm cool, whatever. I like to play blackjack. All the slot machines, I'm cool with. I think that's kind of, we'll go down to Red Hawk and she'll win a couple bucks. But I'm overall, gambling's not my thing.
What is your thing?
Not gambling. Motorcycles, man, my thing, But as far as that goes. But yeah, you know, Las Vegas is a shithole. Really.
It's hard to just pack up and move when we have, family.
Yeah, we have
here,
family here.
so
We live right next door to our mom and dad, so
that's not the easiest thing. Easier said than done.
yeah, and we have kids down in the Bay Area and grandkids, so you know, our parents are getting old. They live right next door, so that's cool to be here.
Lakewater, what print do you need on the shirt?
Yeah. Anyway, I had a great time. We got to see a lot of stuff. It was fantastic. A lot of camaraderie. You know, it was just so fun.
Story of one man's life, life's adventures, said Mitch. I'm glad you're back safe. Springfield, Massachusetts, sending love.
All right, Massachusetts.
The Hustle in Vegas is the Viagra for all the business lames on their conventions. They pay top dollar for that little blue pill.
Really? I ought to take that blue chew over there and sell it to him. Yeah. Springfield, isn't that where the Indian factory used to be? Yeah, I think so. Springfield, Massachusetts. I think it's still there, like a museum too.
Yeah, the part of California we live in is actually nice, but a lot of people are wanting to get out of the city, and this is where they're coming. So
yeah.
Good night, Slick.
Slick out. Good night, Slick. Yeah, you know, they turned the Bay Area into a shithole with all their policies of, you know, like San Francisco, they let people walk around naked. They say when you get on a public bus, just put a towel down on the seat. You know, I mean, so you don't put your sweaty ass on there. I mean, people are shitting on the sidewalks, and it's just a nasty fucking place. And so now all their little bullshit policies they're trying to bring here where we live. We live in Hangtown. This is Placerville. It's also called Hangtown. And our symbol is a guy panning for gold with a tree behind him with a noose hanging there. Hangtown. And this history, the town has a history where there were a bunch of murder and a band of murderers that came out here from Jackson. You hip to that? And they came, you know, which is ways away, and they caught them, hung them. I mean, they used to hang people here. They call it Hangtown. And so people are like, oh, you know, that's offensive and that's racist. And it's not a noose. Like they probably never hung any black people in this town. They probably hung more white people and maybe some Chinese. It was in the gold rush days. It was over 200 years ago. So it's part of the town's history. Is always, they used to have a motocross race called Hangtown, you know. And so now they're it's called Lose the Noose. A little campaign to take the noose off the town emblem, you know, which I think is stupid. If you don't like that shit, stay in the Bay Area, you know, with all your libtard bullshit, man. It's just people that live up here are cool, and I dig it, you know, but a lot of these assholes are coming up here and trying to change shit.
Hi, CS. How you doing? Hi, MX documentary. The other thing people have been asking about why you were gone. Thanks, you guys, for putting up with me last week, in Mitch's absence.
Yeah, the noose don't discriminate.
That's gonna be our new shirt. I doubt anybody will print it, but whatever. People were asking about your previous job.
I am not working.
No, they know that. They want to know what happened with your.
What happened? How I lost it, or?
No, they want to know what the status is of it now.
Status of my previous job is nothing really. I talked to my boss, and he's like, I don't want to string you along. Another guy took my spot, and he's working a couple days a week, and you know, if something happens where they can bring me back, whatever, you know. So bottom line is I'm not working. So I'm going to finish this drawing behind me, and I did a little tattoo work today. I'm going to go down and hopefully work on my old coworker, Sam, finish up his leg. If you guys,
thanks, Hot Rod.
What?
He said I was a rock star while you were gone.
That's right. She's a rock star. Yeah. Hey, you know, Justin K. What? I mean, I lost my job, man. So, you know, it's my fault. I bit. You know, they triggered me, and I bit. Guy threatened me, and I don't take threats lightly. where I come from, you know, people make threats like they were making, they usually follow through. So, what are you gonna do?
Lessons learned. And
Yeah,
lessons
lesson
learned
learned.
in a lot of different directions of that episode. So
Yeah. You know, the thing is, you work making decent money, and then when you lose the job, it hurts because you're used to making decent money. It's like, what do I do now? You know, last night she was telling me, hey, don't worry about it. Just, you know, get on track with something else. There is a guy up here that I'm trying to work with who has a contamination cleanup company. We're trying to do some stuff around here because we have a lot of homeless people here too, and they're polluting the area. And we have a lot of rivers and creeks, and there's a lot of trash and, you know, homeless shit in them. And you wouldn't think up here in the mountains like that we would have that problem, but we do. So hopefully we can put something together. I can help him build his company by working with him. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. It kind of sucks, but, you know.
Hot Rod said you got good things coming to you, Mitch. Good things come to good people.
Yeah, thank you.
No regrets, Mitch. Probably a blessing in the long run at that job when you look back in 2 years.
Yeah, you know, that's what my priest said, and his wife, you know, Father Philip's wife said, you know, she said, both of them said, you know, like, if that job was keeping you from coming to church, you know, actually we didn't go to church because of COVID for a while, but they're like, hey, you know, you don't need that job. You know, it's better that you lost it in the end. So, well, they say there's a silver lining in every dark cloud, right?
That's right.
I got to do a little tattoo work today on a friend of mine I haven't seen in a minute. So, you know, it'll work out. I'd get a tattoo shop, but the overhead is just, you know, it's pretty deep, man. And I mean, you got rent, electricity, water, and I think you need insurance. So I don't know. And then you'd have to turn enough tattoo work to pay all that off before you even make a profit. So, mobile tattoo service. I was thinking about making cards to say Hard Intentions Mobile Tattooing with my number. What do you think?
She means having like a van.
Yeah, well, you travel to people's.
No, honey, that's not what that means.
All right.
If you have like a, you know how they have like dog washing, like
Yeah. Dog wash, mobile dog wash, pet grooming. But mobile tattooing, you tattoo in people's house. Go to their house and tattoo on them.
I didn't know that's what that meant.
Yeah, that's what Chester does down there.
I know, babe. I'm just.
So, homeboy said they fired me because my knife wasn't big enough. Yeah. What's up from Salinas? Ephraim. Yeah. Store wins man's life's adventure. Yeah. Mobile tattooing. I mean, you know, Sacramento's about an hour away from here. 40 minutes to an hour. So that's gas. But I'll work it out. You also have my artwork, so I'm going to do some motorcycle paintings here in a minute. Start cracking on that. I have this drawing I'm working on back here, which I need to finish. Let me see that. So somebody's father-in-law passed away, so I started working on that for him. It's a little pencil drawing. Coming out kind of neat. Oh no, there's a singing devil. Oh wow. Hey man, thanks for the $5. He said, here's $2 towards the shop. Haha. No, babe. You know, if you want to draw, all you got to do is practice, man. But yeah, Etsy account. I have an Etsy account. It doesn't do very well, but I don't know. People say it's a good deal. We've sold what, 2 shirts on Etsy, 2 or 3 shirts, babe.
Hats, a couple hats.
A couple hats.
Basically everything on our Etsy site's on our website also.
Yeah.
So. I am trying to start. I know I'm probably gonna kick myself in the ass for this, but I'm trying to get him on Amazon. It just takes a little bit of work. So
Yeah.
And I have a very much big problem with time. I don't like working 15 hours a day, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
She works all day and then comes home and does this stuff here on the computer. It's just, it kind of bothers me to see her work like, like she said, 15, 16 hours a day. It's crazy. But we're trying to get some shirts on Amazon. We're trying to get our products on Amazon, which I don't know if that'll work out or not. If it did, that'd be kind of amazing.
Steve LaBarbera said you ought to do one of those ending Larry on one of his bikes.
Yeah.
That's Ryan. It's funny because Mitch was like, he kind of wants to, he wants to paint what he wants to paint. And he's good at it. Like, he's super good at it. So
I like painting motorcycle stuff. I like painting Native Americans, cowboys, and I like doing flowers, landscapes.
That singing devil behind him is going to go up pretty soon too. I just have to get it.
Yeah, that'll be in we
Yeah.
got to get that vectored and that'll go on a shirt. Yeah, the singing devil. Yeah. Yeah. We got stickers on our website of that. Yeah, I like to paint what I like to paint. Steve LaBarbera, he's got the Two Moons painting, and it looks good on his wall with him standing next to it. I mean, that's the kind of stuff I like to do. And I was talking to guys on the bike run. They're like, dude, your work's great. You could make, thousands of dollars. And I'm like, how? How do I make thousands of dollars off my art? How? And they're like, you got to figure it out. So.
Isabel said, Mitch, you are too working. You're an artist and growing your biz. I think, to be honest, the hardest thing for Mitch is to get himself in a groove. Like, he's got it, like, he likes to have a pattern, and it's been so crazy over the last, since he lost his job, so he's just trying to find his mojo.
Yeah.
So,
Like, the one where the black dude gets on it. Yeah, like I like to have a job where I go somewhere, work. That's kind of. But I'm building a shed, so I could go out to the shed and paint, right? Especially if we have windows in it and get some sunlight. That'd be like going to the office, backyard art.
Well, you might want to. He actually. At first, I was like, why do you keep talking about that? Because we have 3 rooms. I'm like, why are you talking about going to the shed to paint?
Yeah.
But he said, it's like going to work every day. When you're in your house, it's like, you get sidetracked by a bunch of other shit, So, hi, OG Scotty Blinks. How are you? See, Hot Rod, you know what I'm talking about.
What?
See, when you said mobile,
Yeah.
mostly that means now, today for people, is that they have an actual van that they tattoo inside of. So you can go to people's work, you can go to whatever, you tattoo, and the thing not going to their house. That's what the mobile thing is.
Yeah.
So they said, we need to get you a van for your mobile tattoo deal, wrap it up in your artwork. We can call it the Ink Torpedo.
Yeah.
I freaking love that. That's awesome.
Well, maybe we could talk Paul into giving us the van back.
Stephen Price says, I love the channel, bro. Respect from Chino.
Stay down. Thank you very much. Thank you.
OG Sky Blink said, fuck yeah, Mitch, this is an opportunity, not a problem.
Yeah, I did some
Did
time
you hear
in
that?
Chino. Yeah.
This is an opportunity, not a problem.
Yep.
I like that, OG. That's good.
Yeah.
OG got kicked off YouTube for a week too. So did Death. For somebody eating a freaking cockroach.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird, man. That's right, David. Hard Intentions family is the best family. That's right. That's right. The Ford Transit vans are kind of expensive, aren't they?
Sorry, Will PM. You said I just got on. Glad you had fun. My bad brother, uncles just lost my uncle and my mom, but I'm back home now. Sorry for your loss.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. That's Will.
I know. That's really sad.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
I'm sorry. That sucks.
I'm going to shoot you our hookup so you can stop by anytime you want.
Yeah. So yeah, he got kicked off for having someone on his.
Somebody ate a
he
cockroach.
did a video where he did a video and someone ate a cockroach on the video. and they banned him for a week because he didn't meet community guidelines.
Yeah.
But here's what's funny. So we've never been, knock on wood, that's never happened to us. But
Yeah.
when I put the video up of Mitch tattooing, they said that we were showing harm to another human being, and they demonetized that video. Their shit is just crazy. Will said he's home, babe.
Good. I'll text you or hook up. I'm not working, so maybe I can stop by.
Jason Menifee said he call him because he wants to talk to you about some tattoos.
All right, brother.
That'd be a good reason for us to go to Santa Cruz.
Yeah. That'd be a good reason. He's looking at 3 or 4 sessions.
Well, we might have to go there for a really,
Yeah.
A van wrapped with your artwork would be so badass. So I'm gonna have a personal conversation with Mitch right in front of everybody.
What?
So did you see why they? You remember the van was back here?
Yeah.
And then, do you know where it went?
No.
Okay, well, my stepdad's nephew, he brought it back and said, "Fuck this."
Cousin.
Yeah, no nephew. It's Terry's son, Eli.
All right. You don't want it? So where is it?
I don't know, but I was thinking, well, we'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Hell
yeah. Her stepdad gave a Ford Econoline van that her mom used to go to quilting shows with. She quit doing he gave the van away.
Why wouldn't you think that if we had a van, Mitch would paint it himself? He wouldn't need a wrap job.
Well, wrap jobs are pretty cool. They're expensive though.
Yeah, that's what they were just talking about. That's why I was like, it'd be cheaper to just have you paint it.
Yeah.
Hard
Intentions Tattoo Shop. That'd be kind of cool. I wonder if in the Econoline, you can't really stand up in there, but when you're tattooing, you're not really standing up
pretty
anyway.
big, yeah.
It's big inside, it's roomy, but you're not standing up when you're tattooing anyway. You need running water. You gotta have water.
Yeah.
Maybe I get a solar panel on the roof to heat for a water heater, because you gotta have hot water. Mm-hmm. And use disposable equipment, so I'd have to have a generator too.
Well, we have one. So what do you mean
Oh yeah, I have a generator. Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Hey Mitch, you need to do a show about when you went to Pearl Harbor and they told you were going to the pad. He did.
I did.
Hi Donette.
What's up, Donette?
Donette came to our wedding, our church wedding.
Yeah, we had a church wedding. It was fantastic. Her friend.
I still have to post pictures of that. I haven't posted pictures of that on anything. I've been lagging.
Pancho Villa.
I never forgot the day they called me my name and told me to roll it up a meeting. I was going home.
How much time did you do, Pancho Villa?
I love you too, Donette.
Yeah, Donette's cool.
Donette, Mitch signed a print for May. I need her address so I can send it to her.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wonder where that van's
I'm gonna come down and spend the weekend with you soon. You just gotta tell me what weekend will work good for you.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask your mom about that van. Huh?
Why don't you ask Rick about that van?
Because I don't know. Your mom would probably know where it's at. Rick would probably give me the cold shoulder.
No time. Time is time. It doesn't matter how much time you did. He said it's embarrassing compared to yours. You shouldn't be embarrassed of that.
Hey, come on, man. One day's too much. You do your time in California? If you'd like to come on the show, let me know. Get at me at Mitch at hardintentions.com.
Okay, Donette, did you hear? Just make sure you tell me what weekends will work in April. I'm booked kind of for March, but for April.
Angry water. Bubble water. Sparkling water. Angry water. San Diego, you're a homeboy. What's up, home dirt? I'm from Lakeside. Yeah, San Diego. Pancho Villa's from San Diego. Stay down. Did you do Tom and Donovan there or what? I was there for a minute, But, man, this show's cool. I got some good ideas.
Oh, great. You guys don't even know. When he gets on a roll, like if I had to take a drink for every time Mitch said the word shed in a day, I'd be like, I'd have to go somewhere because like.
You see, Hot Rod said you could use the van for the Torpedo for double, like going to shows, like swap meets, bike shows. It would haul our stuff there and we could tattoo there. That'd be kind of neat.
Poncho said, I'm the dude that hit you up on making me some hoodies with the truck and trailer on the back. I do RV transport. Was that one of the ones that Mitch never didn't answer?
Yeah, I miss a lot of opportunity with us. I asked her to print out all the requests for art while I was working. So
Isabel,
hopefully
we
I
did
can start.
one. We did a couple like that with Mitch doing his artwork. That I did it over your shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we've done a couple. I even have one on TikTok.
Yeah. And I filmed one where I taped the camera to my hat, and I was painting. That was that brown flower, remember?
Let's do the 30th, Donette.
Yeah, they demonetized it because I had the Fry Brothers playing in the background. Yeah. But what's up?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know where it is. The van was here, and then Mom told me what happened with it, and then it was gone.
Wow. Wonder why I didn't want it.
I don't know, babe.
I mean,
there were some things that were wrong with it that weren't like major.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to deal with it. That was kind of that.
Well, shit, my truck's got some issues, you know?
Coacher, so let's readdress this again. We do have hoodies. If you just actually look right below this video and you click on any of those things, our whole store's in there. We have a whole shit ton of hoodies on that channel and with our new ones.
Yeah.
Our new St. Patrick's one and our new
the motorcycle
yeah.
painting is now on a shirt. So
yeah.
I'm gonna have to get that too.
2 Moons will be here soon.
Yeah,
so,
we should have it within a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, yeah, so help us out and just check out our Teespring because that's a new thing for us, and so.
Yeah, and Hot Rod said the van's good too because when you go to a show and you're tired when you get home, you don't have to unload it. You just leave the shit in the van, huh? And if we have a van full of stuff.
Okay, Hot Rod, do you see what's happening?
Need a shed.
Do you see what's happening right now? You see it, right?
We can just keep all our stuff in the van.
This is what he does, and so you just now I'm gonna have to hear the word van for like yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It'll never happen, T-Dot. He ain't never gonna do it.
What, Bob Ross wig?
Yeah.
If you send me $1,000, T-Dot, I'll do it. $1,000, I'll do it, and I'll have her video it. I'll paint happy little trees for you.
It's hard when you have something on your record, Chris.
What's that?
Custodians get paid, but I bet you can find a job fast.
What gets paid? What?
He said, I bet custodians get paid. I bet you can find a job fast.
Yeah. You know, like when I was in the joint doing plumbing, I knew some guys wanted to get a job like it. At hospitals or old folks' homes, retirement homes, the airport, which is out because of Homeland Security stuff now, but it's basically the same as prison maintenance, you know. Yeah.
Steve Garber said, just get a short bus.
Yeah, somebody, yeah, I like buses. Somebody said they use a 69 Suburban for their merch. A bus would be cool, a little short bus.
That said that.
Yeah, I could use get a short bus, you know, make everybody wear a little helmet when they get on. Huh?
Yeah.
We could have a ramp in the back for my motorcycle. Huh?
Oh God, you guys, do you see what we're doing right now? Like really?
Yeah. It's a good idea.
You guys all get to say goodnight. I have to live with them. So then we will never hear the end of it. Until we get one.
I'm going to check into this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Homeboy loved his school bus driver. And when I was a kid, like 3rd grade through 6th grade, my school bus driver had mirrored sunglasses and he used to play Indigada Davida on the way to school and on the way home. I've said this before, I think. Full blast. I listen to Indigada Davida twice a day, every day. 5 days a week. It was crazy. Yeah.
You know how you're always, I told you about my friend David that his sense of humor is very much like yours.
Yeah.
So he says, Payday. Payday Candy Bar is changing its name because it's offensive to those who don't work.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Did you hear they took Dr. Seuss off the
Yeah, what's up with Dr. Seuss?
They said, it's offensive. To,
Who's it offensive to?
I don't know.
Dr. Seuss is cool.
Hi, Skill Set. How are you? What's happening, Skill Set?
Skill Set? What's happening, Skill Set? Hi, Skill Set. How are you? What's happening, Skill Set? Hi, Skill Set. How are you? What's happening, Skill Set? Hi, Skill Set. How are you? What's happening, Skill Set? 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 What Yeah. What's happening, bro? Ham man, good night. All right, brother. Have a good night, Ham man.
Good night, man. See you later.
We're gonna have to sign off here in a minute too and get ready for the rack. And then I can also sit up all night and think about where I'm gonna van or a short school bus. Yeah. I think school buses are cheaper than vans.
Steve Barbara, I don't know how he made it all those years. That's what I pretty much learned how to read was with Dr. Seuss. And I'm pretty sure I'm really lucky I survived driving without a seatbelt and driving in big ass metal cars and on motorcycles with no helmets. Yeah. But also we don't have, I wouldn't ride without a helmet now, even if I could, because of all the crazy ass drivers. Hi Jerry J, what's going on?
Hot Rod said that the buses are cheap at the auctions. Yeah. You guys got me on one, man. We could live in it too.
Okay.
They're traveling around.
No, I'm not living in it.
It'd be like a tiny house. Have my bike in the back, tiny house, little warehouse section for all our shirts and merch.
Oh, and then we would have like one little corner to sleep in?
No, we have a big spot. They're big. We get a big bus.
My God, you guys see what you started. Hot Rod, I'm going to blame you. It's all your fault. Yeah. The Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Instead, we would just be the heart. All right. Izzy, you got it exactly right.
Van
shed.
Yeah. See, if we have a van, that could substitute as a shed. God. Then the shed I could just use for an art studio. Keep all our merch in the van. We get orders. I just go out to the van and pull orders.
It would need a fire escape on the roof. Hell yeah. Cruising California, a big truck headed to Yuma.
Double decker. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
So Frank,
see what you started.
Yeah, he said, "I'm sorry, Adrian."
It's all right, honey. I love you. It's all right.
It's a good idea. I like it.
Yes, babe. We've determined that's a good idea.
And I can get rid of my truck.
Oh my God. Here we go.
My truck's pretty cool though. It's beat up. It needs tie rods, wheel bearings.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, my truck needs. I already said hi.
No, you did?
Yeah. Frank V. Yeah.
I know you're gonna still look for one for Mitch, Hot Rod. I know you are.
My truck needs tie rods, wheel bearings, struts, shocks.
That's another reason he's stressing out, because he wants to fix all this stuff.
It needs a lot of shit. And my bike needs floorboards, a seat, front end, cam.
Izzy, I wanted to tell you that I called
oil
Acura.
Change. Go ahead.
I called Acura this morning, was on hold for 20 minutes, and then she hung up on me.
Yeah, they hung up on her. That sucks, dude.
I told Mitch, I feel so busy all the
Don't
time.
give up, though.
What?
Don't give up on it. They owe you.
Do you think I'd just be like, oh?
No, I know. I'm just saying.
It's fine. Look here, said Mitch, I'm glad you made it back safely and had a great time.
Yeah, I did. Thank you. Jason said some guy owes him money.
I feel like taking his conversion van to get you guys started.
Winnebago.
Okay, so we have a friend that has one that told Mitch he was going to give it to him.
And somebody stole it from him, basically.
Yeah. So,
man, that would have been perfect.
What did you just say?
Yeah, Clint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody said, hey, I got this. He sent me a picture of this motorhome, like in Winnebago. So, yeah, I want to give you this. I don't need it anymore. They told me he loaned it to somebody to go see their mother or somebody, to go see a family member, and they drove it one way and they sold it. So, they basically ripped him off for his, it's crazy. So.
All right, everyone, this is a mission. Ink Torpedo. Let's make this happen.
Yeah. Somebody said something about the rack.
Mitch, the rack sounds so romantic.
Yeah.
That's him, Izzy. That's Mitch.
It's or I could, what else do I call it? The sack?
Yes. I'm all, why do you call it the sack? He's like, it's a fart sack.
The fart sack.
Isn't that nice? That's romantic too, isn't it, Izzy?
The bed, the rack, the fart sack, it's all prison lingo. Man, mobile tattooing like that.
Oh my God. Okay, you guys, you know what?
Yeah, that might be workout. Plus, we could do shows with it. Yeah.
Hi, Lance G. How's it going?
Yeah, Don. Don said you're killing me. Don, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. There was somebody down in Sacramento that wanted me to tattoo on him. I didn't get their hook
I
up.
emailed him. The other day and told him to call you, to
Yeah.
text you and say it was him.
Yeah. So I'm down for going down to Sacramento to tattoo, the thing about tattooing for me that's hard is pricing my work. I'm working on my old coworker Sam. I'm doing like from his knee down, and
he's gonna tattoo his wife, from her knee down.
No, it's his homeboy and his homeboy's wife want tattoos. But what? So anyway, the price.
Your wife. That's what I said.
Oh yeah.
Your wife.
Yeah. So the price I quoted him, I told somebody, man, that's cheap, dude. So I tattooed in prison for peanuts, like a whole sleeve, that's $100. A chest, $100. Back, $200. Those are prison prices. And I think these guys that charge, super a lot of money out here, 100, 200, $300 an hour, whatever. I think they're ripping people off, man. And so it's hard for me to, to price tattoos, it's just, I think I sell myself short. I don't know. But on the other hand, I don't want to rip people off, so I don't know. And I guess people pay good money for good tattoo work, and people say my work's okay. So, the thing with Asking Death is he lives out in Virginia and I live in California, and the cost of living out there is a lot cheaper than it is here. So, per inch pricing. A lot of clients for tats. I'm out here in IE right now. The armpit of America. Yeah, I think we rode through there. Hey, Pancho, my email is mitch@hardintentions.com, man. If people want tattoos, I'll travel. Even if I travel down there in a car, make some money, it's worth it, The thing is, I like to draw up the pattern to fit the spot. Freehand's overrated to me unless it's just fill in. Especially if they have clean skin, I like to draw up the pattern and then, put it on. So tattooing's cool. I got kind of burned out on it in prison, but it's kind of fun. I tattooed today, and homeboy and here's another thing about traveling is it's hot right now. It's in prison, you can get more experience. Yeah, black and gray works popular. A thing like today, I did I'm doing the inside of his arm, like up in here, and I got the outline. I started about the third of the color. It's color. It's actually mountains with a lake and some trees and all that stuff, rocks. I got about a third of it done, and he's like, man, I got to quit. So if I travel out of town to tattoo, and a guy is like, I want to, I'm done for the day, how do I come back and finish the tattoo? Because that travel time would be the problem.
Steve LaBarber just said how much to come to Indiana.
I don't know. Well, Lance, thanks.
Lance said,
Thank
Mitch,
you.
do you mind following back on IG? If not, no worries. I have a few questions, but I don't want to put it on here. It's nothing bad. I'm just trying to get help. I'm trying to help a channel that is just getting started. My IG is Lance Site.
My IG is mitch.smiley.
Mitch, he just said, would you accept his friend request? That's
Yeah, I'll accept it.
Okay.
It's
He's not really good at doing that, guys, so sorry.
Actually, on Instagram, there's no friend request,
It's open.
You just follow me.
He said follow him back.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Yeah.
Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Shoot me a message. It's mitch.smiley Or Mitch Smiley .790.
Bluebell, Steve's our friend, so Mitch would offer him a good deal. They can talk offline.
Yeah, we can talk offline. Depends on what you want done, you know, and how much of a beast you are. It's like if you want your back done, that's a couple sessions.
Brian, you asked the most funny
What'd he
questions.
What'd he say?
How can you sit so comfortable for so long with your arms crossed?
It's not a thing, you know. I've been in prison for 38 years. You ever sit in a holding cell for 5 hours straight? You know. How about going out to medical, shackled at the waist and the feet, and sitting there for 8-9 hours straight? You know. Yeah.
Izzy said you should raise your prices. Yeah, it's Mitch.790.
Mitch Smiley 790.
Yeah. Let's see. I know everyone's saying you should write a book. I know. One day we will. Maybe. I know Izzy Fart Sack is definitely the most romantic thing ever, for sure.
Yeah. A New Haven. In New Haven. Where's New Haven? That's where he lives. Connecticut. Yeah. You know,
Pancho Villa said Mitch, he'll shoot us the print on what he wants on those hoodies. He'll probably order 5 to 10 of them.
All right. You want hard intentions on there too? You let us know on the email. Yeah, man, it's losing my job's kind of sucked, but on the other hand, it's going to be an opportunity to do some other stuff. I just got to get, I got to stay in a place where I'm not tripping on the fact that I don't have a steady income. I like having a guaranteed income, it's just something I'm used to and I like. Like in prison when I worked in PI wood products, I got to get up every day, go to work, and then on my days off, I knew what I was going to do. I was going to go to hobby shop certain days, certain times, go to the yard certain days. It just,
Mitch, did you know what Facebook, YouTube, and Insta were when you were out? Before he answers that, I just want to mention something. If you go to Facebook and you look up Mitch Smiley, you'll see 3 different accounts. The one with the motorcycle, there's a guy kind of riding the motorcycle that's on his profile page. That's when he had his cell phone in prison. And there's some really crazy, like I was looking at we were talking to each other on Facebook, and it's just kind of an interesting little flashback.
It's a black and gray drawing actually of an old board track racer. That's my prison Facebook account. Yeah.
It's all about the ink torpedo in 2021. Hot Rod, I'm gonna smack you.
We could go to motorcycle events, swap meets, everything.
Jason said opportunity is afoot.
I wonder if you get tattooed at the motorcycle swap meet. I wonder if they get mad.
I don't think so. I don't think they care.
Then you'd have to run the booth, and sell shit while I tattooed.
Okay, so there it is there. Anybody want to come out to the swap meet in April?
Yeah, they do care if you get Facebook account in prison because you're not supposed to have a cell phone. And I got caught with a cell phone, and it cost me 5 years. I'm trying to put you to work hauling trailers. Wow, you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Hey, Pancho V, I'm interested in that kind of. I don't know, what's a 1-ton truck? Like a 350 or?
We need a truck anyways. Isabel said, Mitch, you should not have to travel. People should come to you. It's okay, though. Mitch likes to travel.
I like traveling. I do.
It's not like
What's
you
up,
got to
Tony
do it before,
Twix?
Izzy, right? Izzy, I'll call you tomorrow. We'll talk tomorrow about the other thing, too. So.
I mean, I drove all the way to Palmdale and back in one day just to pick up a few paintings.
Steve LaBarber, I used to send Mitch color ink in prison.
Yeah.
So, I do you like to do color? I think you like to do color.
Yeah, color's cool. Why?
Yeah.
What do you say?
So you just said you ought to stick to black and white.
I do black and white and color. It's all good. I like doing black and gray with black, gray, and white ink.
Poncho says I have a 1-ton dually. I have a Dodge Ram diesel 3500.
Oh wow! Well, what do you haul?
Trailers.
Wow. You know, someone told me about a job where they have like a Ford Transit or a Dodge Ram van, a big van, and they make like 80 grand a year driving. You know,
Hi, Tony, two
delivering
times.
delivering parts to like auto shops, all that kind of stuff. Like it's called no touch or something. They just load the van. It's like special delivery kind of stuff. Seems pretty neat. Yeah. I don't know where I'd get a truck like that. There's a F-250 sitting in a parking lot abandoned.
Yeah. I just want to, we haven't done this for a minute. I just really want to thank all of our
Patreon members. Yeah. All of our Patreon members are extra special to us. And
you guys are awesome. I'm just I just remember.
Some of us have been around forever, and you mean a lot to us, and we just want to thank you for
so we're going to send stuff out pretty soon to you guys. So
yeah, thanks for being around with us, man. We appreciate it a lot. Well, babe, what do you think? It's about that time.
It's about that time for us to talk about freaking
hitting the fart sack.
No.
Elite RV Transport.
Shed van. Go to Facebook, check out Elite RV Transport. That's what I do. Okay. You can see what our trucks and trailers look like. I love you, Skill Set, too. You have a good night. Yeah, you guys take care, and thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check out our Teespring with our new St. Patrick's. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. I'm happy with our Teespring stuff. Check out our Teespring. We got the motorcycle shirt, and we got we got a bunch of other stuff along with the St. Patrick's, and we're gonna load more stuff on there. It's easier for us to get stuff out to you folks. It's cool shit. So, thank you for tuning in, guys. Have a great night. Good night, everybody. Good night, Izzy. Good night, Donette. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Whatever it is you do, remember, do it hard, and don't let no one stop you. Peace, brother. Good night. Good night, Lance. Good night, Donette. Good night, Pancho Villa. Smiley Juarez. All right, good night, brother. Bruins fan. Thank you. Man, thanks, guys. Thank you for the super chats, too, guys. Thank you.